you okay with being submissive with your partner?
I would love to be submissive, but I cannot find a man.
Everyone got with someone. Everyone.
What would be a typical woman?
Family oriented.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Cyrus here with the Alpha-Logic-Fallacies podcast. We're here in New York City, baby. My birthday weekend. We got two special guests.
What's up, man? My name is Jason. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Newark, Brick City.
My name is Mariana. I'm from the Bronx. Also happy you're here, celebrate your birthday. I also was looking forward to be in the podcast and have different opinions here.
Nice.
Nice to meet you.
Yo, definitely, it's a pleasure to meet you too.
And
Yeah.
long time.
Sure,
Home team.
So, what I want to get into with you guys, right? We're here in New York City, a city that never sleeps. I know you guys are born and raised here, right? You're from Newark, New Jersey. You're from the Bronx, right? So some of the things that we like to dwell into is like, how is the dating scene out here? What are some of the intricacies that you guys go through? Like, for example, Mida, what are some of the things that you deal with on a regular basis in the dating scene? Like, what are some of the obstacles that you get,
All right, I try not to date as much because all these guys just want to do is just fuck, straight up. Like,
Okay.
That's what they look forward to, that's what they push for, and it's like a turn on.
Okay.
So I feel that every guy just sees you physical first, and then they don't want to meet anything, like they don't want anything more than that.
It's always superficial.
Yes, and not all guys, like all the good guys, I guess it's too late for them. They either older and they want younger girls. The dating scene is just not the same no more. Like you can never trust nobody.
So is that like physically dating or like online dating, right? Because there's a difference, right? When, like for example, when you're out, do people approach you? And if they do approach you, how is it that you want to be approached?
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is.
That's a good question.
Honestly, I don't do the online, dating. Like it scares me for some reason. I feel like I'm gonna get catfish, or I don't know, a creep is behind there, and I'm such a scaredy cat. I don't know. I never dated, never went to no date site, which is weird. People tell me, but I'm just such a punk, like scaredy cat. But yeah, when I get approached, I want a gentleman. I want somebody who talk nice, say these things. But then again, you can't even go for that.
Okay.
So, but
the thing about it, so you're from the boogie down, right?
Yeah.
You're born and raised in the boogie.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at it as like a lot more different than Miami, because Miami's like more like flamboyant, like it's out there. But like the whole thing about New York, like we have a different mindset. You know what I mean? Like the standard that you have is a little bit different as far as like street smarts and all that. So like even like how we articulate like social media, like how many people hit you up on social media, and like how you go, like people DM you, how do you go about that in a sense, like too? Or you just need somebody, like you old school, or you like an old school way?
I'm old school. I don't accept nobody. I don't know. If I've never met you or encounter any type of relationship or any type, you're not my friend at all. I'm private. So people do DM me that I do know and try to talk to me, but I shut them down quickly. Like, no.
So it's funny you say that, right? Because online dating is so common nowadays. You feel me? But to your point, like you get creeped out sometimes, or people can catfish you. But now you got FaceTime. You feel me? So now it's a little bit different.
Right.
Now you can be like, yo, nigga, let me see what you look like.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay. So bring it back. So I'm gonna lie. I did get on one website, and I spoke to maybe 2 or 3 people through text.
Okay.
This was just because me being curious.
Yeah.
So I did speak to one guy, and he was like, "Just go on a date." So I'm like, "Okay." So I told him if I go on a date, I like to. But this was like 5 years ago. So
Okay.
I mean, FaceTime. He did not want to FaceTime me for nothing in the world. And I said, "Listen, I'm not gonna go on a date with you. I don't know if he was ugly. He just didn't want me to see him."
How long you guys were talking? Not to cut you off.
Like a week.
A week.
But he was like persisting.
Oh, he was persistent.
Yeah, and he would call me and we'll talk on the phone. So then while FaceTiming, so I found that already a flag, like
Red flag.
like he's like, no, you'll see me when you meet me in person. Like, no, we're 20 something. Like, no, I'm not gonna. So that right there, I just totally dismissed him. Never.
Oh, so y'all didn't even get the link up.
I actually cut him off. It was just creepy to me. Like,
So Jay, so let me ask you now, right? Being a young single guy, what are some of the obstacles you face? Or what are some of the challenges you face in dating?
We'll keep it real. Where I come from is a lot of toxicity in a certain area that I come from, and it's a lot harder because a lot of times you try to approach a girl, you're interested in, right? But then it comes to find out that like, yo, she got with some homeboy that you knew from like back in high school type shit, or like some people that you knew that you were friends of, and then like, oh, you got with this person before, so it's kind of like you kind of like back away on that because maybe you still kind of chill with the homeboy or something like that. But you know, as you probably get older, you kind of look past that. Like what they were saying.
Young, so
Yeah,
you
but
still
that's all I was about to ask. Because being like at 24, like really, would that really matter to you about a shorty what she did a couple years ago dating your friend? Like, what? That's like a hood thing.
We all gotta pass that.
Right now at this stage, I would look past that for sure. Back in when I was saying in high school, like if I was in high school, it was like a bunch of egos, like a bunch of people, like motherfuckers. It's like, yo, whoever bags the most girls at a high school is the one. Like he's the alpha.
Yeah, but watch this. So at the end of the day, right? So I get what you're saying because I'm the type of person, I'm 43 now, right? But I still wouldn't want to be dating someone that's been around the block, right? So I get that to a certain extent. As men, you know what I'm saying?
That's different. He was saying somebody that you might have been in common or known. Like, that's different. It's different if she dated 5, 6, 7 guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
I
watch this
understand.
though. So
But
what
just
I'm...
one person you might know, she won't
Yeah,
get a
but
chance.
what I'm getting at is like, for example, like it's us three. Let's say we grew up together, right? We weren't close friends, but we knew of each other. We went to the same high school.
That's it.
And
It's close.
the female, she dated each one of us. If she dated each one of us, but she didn't smash each one of us, that's different. You feel me? But I haven't dated a chick that I haven't smashed. Like that shit just, even from back then. So if I'm smashing, my nigga smashing, he's gonna get the kind of like, this is fucked up, but date last.
Okay,
you
yeah,
know what
that's
I'm saying?
different because you're close friends, but I'm saying like distance, like
No, what I'm
somebody
saying
in that they might come in and out the group, but it's not really there. No
But you see,
connection.
it's good that you give that perspective because you're coming from a female mindset. You feel me?
Yeah.
So now, you being put in a predicament like that, not that you've been in it, but your vision is different. You feel me? But now you're getting to see how men feel. You feel me? Because men, like he said, men have a lot of pride, men have a lot of ego at the end of the day, right? That kind of precedes us. Before we even get to a situation, we're already thinking that mindset. You feel me? But like in another situation though, some of those people that you're not dating because of that reason could potentially be really good candidates.
I have a question on this topic. So let's say y'all all friends, but let's say it's a cousin,
Yeah.
his best friend or cousin. So you're not immediately close to them, and he has a girl, and you see she has good quality. Like, wow, this woman. But you're not so close to his cousin, but you're close to him, and they have a fallout. They broke up, but you see all this quality in this woman. Would you try to reach out?
I have.
So exactly my point. You see how they close, but not too close. And you're not gonna miss on that chance knowing the type of woman she is. Even if she dated his cousin or whatever, you could bypass that.
Yeah. The difference is though.
I'm not.
You know?
No. If I know.
Don't say that. Dios castiga la lengua.
Yo, I get where you're coming from. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's just for the fact that I actually know that I know somebody who knows. It's like I don't even want to. It's like because I feel like I'm gonna have a connection with this past somehow, some type of way. So it's like I really don't want to kind of like get tied into that. But things can change. But me personally, right now, it's kind of like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to get involved. Okay. It's like because nigga would be spiteful, like, yeah, nigga, how my dick taste or some gay shit like that. Niggas don't want to hear that.
But he
shit.
didn't really know him like that. That's the thing. It was like relative. Like he came around together, but they wasn't close.
But people talk.
Like
People
you're
like
right.
to talk.
Yo, so Jay, so
But-
watch this. So when you say toxicity, what do you mean by toxicity?
Because
Specifically.
everyone
Aside
got with
from-
everyone. That's my point. Everyone got with someone. Everyone had a share. Everyone had a part.
Okay.
Makes sense. And it's like a turn off because I can't find the. I personally, I genuinely am convinced I cannot find the love of my life in Newark, New Jersey. that is the simple fact that I convinced myself like, yo, I do not think I'm gonna find the love of my life in New Jersey.
But have you traveled outside of Newark, New Jersey to
I
try to
have.
find?
I have.
Yeah.
I've been to Florida. I've been to LA. I've been to Denver, Colorado.
So how did that work out? Are you even looking for the right things?
Right now, I'm looking for the right things.
What
I'm
is
looking
it
for
that
quality.
you're
Right?
Exactly.
What are you looking for?
And it's interesting because it's like finding a needle in a haystack. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all because like
I mean, but you gotta have standards, though.
Yeah.
Okay,
For
so
sure,
what
for
would
sure.
be a typical woman?
family oriented. That's my
Okay.
number one thing.
Okay.
Myself, you know, and
Yeah,
anyone,
yeah.
people who are in here, I'm that guy who's well family oriented.
Okay.
So
That's a good quality. to have.
if I see that a potential partner appreciates that, for sure, I might have to like, yo, give it a shot, give it a chance, and see where this goes.
Okay.
Because you put that also, you know.
So let me ask you this, like in addition to that, so you're 24, right? Are you actually on dating apps?
No.
And like, do you have like an age difference of where you chasing? Because like you say you travel to different different states. I'm like, this guy must be on a dating app. Like, cause why is he traveling all different
He
states?
probably just meeting people.
I've never ever have been on a dating app. I've been fortunate enough that I know people in other states that introduced me to their friends. Makes sense?
Okay.
So I don't even think like maybe I could indulge into sometimes if I'm attracted to that person, whoever it is that I'm introduced to. Makes sense? Sometimes it's not always the case because of distance, long distance relationship, which is kind of hard. I've done it once. It is difficult.
It is difficult, but it also applies about your effort too. You know what I mean? If you're constantly talking, now we're in the age where camera phones are all tools that we can use to keep the relationship alive. Plus travel, it is difficult, but I think effort is put into that to make it work.
What I feel like it depends on is the type of woman that you're looking for, right? Because you got to have your certain standards, but if you can have a broad spectrum of candidates, why not do that, right? Have candidates online that you get to know. That doesn't mean that you're gonna meet them tomorrow, right? But get to know them on a more than superficial aspect, right? Because when you meet someone, you meet a girl, you think she's fly, right? You just see the outer shell. You don't even know what she's about. You just automatically off rip, you're attracted to her. So, yo, I want to get with that. You feel me? As a man, like that's how men think. You feel me? We don't think she has a great personality. I haven't spoke to her yet. You feel me? Like that's not how we're thinking. So what would you say though you bring to the table to somebody your age?
What I bring to the table?
Yeah. What do you bring to the table?
Like what
like I
can you
said,
offer?
Yeah, what can you offer right now?
You don't have to be money.
Yeah,
No,
no, gotta be money.
I'm not gonna say money. I'm saying like, look, listen. I'm saying family oriented. I'm educated. I go to school still. I'm studying to become an exercise science major, so I'm studying on that to get that. And then I like to help people. Like I really like to uplift people, like in the supportive way, whatever it is, whatever it is they're going through. Any word of advice that they come for me, like I'm gonna give to them.
Are you a lover or a fighter?
I'm a lover.
Lover.
I'm a lover.
Bro, these days and age have changed so much because, I ain't gonna lie, I be on dating apps because I work a lot, you know what I mean? And the thing is, I barely get nowhere because I don't take the time to hit up and try to get to know because all we have is texting. And then it's like, coming to the meetup is like, it never really falls through because it's like, I feel like I'm fucking talking to myself. Like, why? If you're on a dating app for a reason, you know what I mean? Everybody's on a dating app for a reason, whether it's fucking, linking, easy food or whatever these shorties are on. We're on a dating app for some reason. Me's try to find at least to start off a friendship. So that comes with communicating. And I feel like just people nowadays are just mad selfish. Like they only just care about themselves. And I don't really know what people are looking for. So that's just fall short. So like I'm 40. You know what I mean? So it's like me going around and try to pull a shorty at the bar is like very minimum. Like I gotta be slick with it. Or something like, we buy her a drink or shit. But it's like, even that approach, it's like it's totally different now. It's like, I don't know what these shorties be like really interested in. What they looking for.
Yeah. But like, for example, so when you are dating, right? When both of you are dating, do you feel like posting your partner on social media is a good thing or a bad thing?
For me, I always tell my friends, whenever I'm cuffed up, I'm deleting all my socials.
Why?
Fall off the face of the day. You don't gotta know what I'm doing. Only ones close to me gotta know.
Okay.
Why the real ones? I'm not hiding anything. I ain't hiding anything.
Why delete your social knowing you just dating
So
somebody?
it's like, because that's more temptation. Because for me, in my experience,
I understand what you're saying.
For me, in my experience, whenever there's a girl in the picture and other girls see that, they try to pounce on that.
Okay.
They try to destroy what you got going on with shorty in front of you.
Yeah, but
right?
where's your level of like self-control?
Discipline.
Yeah, do you have any?
For sure, I do.
I don't think you need to delete your
Or
IG
you
for
just
that.
don't just delete
But
the messages.
there's also a flip side on that. Because I'm human, we all fall short. Makes sense? So it's a lot of self-discipline. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard. So that way, you could stay in the straight and narrow with this one girl that you're interested in, and
So I
blocking out
respect that
everyone.
he feels like that's gonna mess up his relationship. Then do it, 'cause
So do you agree with that though? Like you would delete your social media?
I wouldn't personally because I have discipline and I don't have to, cut anybody off. The only reason I would entertain another man is if my man is not entertaining, is not doing what he needs to do.
Right.
Either communication or whatever is going on.
Okay.
But other than that, no, I would not delete. Would I post him? I will post him if it's serious and if it's mutual. If he's posting me, I'm posting him. But if I feel like we said one way, we're not another way.
All right. So right there though. So how long would it take for you to
I was
post?
just about to ask you that. How long would it take?
It depends because if the relationship is going good and we both, it could be 2-3 months, it could be 6 months, it could be 7 months. There's people that have been a whole year don't post nothing.
And it's a very good question, and I'm going to ask you that because you did say you're kind of private. and maybe you don't want other people to know. So like, how is it important to you to actually like?
I want to make sure that the person I'm gonna be with for a while. I had a friend, well, my brother's ex-girl. She posts every guy, and this girl dated over 20 guys, and it was just like 3 months later, she had this guy for 3-4 months, pictures, like abundant pictures, and then next thing you know, they break up. She, you know,
yeah, she deletes all the
delete, and next thing you know, 2 months later, she's with another guy, tons of pictures, and it was like a constant every 6 months, like changing. So it's like that doesn't look cute.
Or
Like,
she
you
get
can have
flown
how
out.
many men you want. Everybody gonna need to know your life. You know, it's like, and it's not serious. It's not helpful. You know, guys are deceiving sometimes. And at this point, I feel like that. Like when I date, I'm at a point like, you know what? F these guys. You know, fucking gotta use them sometimes because I'm not like that. But at this point, I be feeling like that because I feel like guys don't give you anything no more.
So what?
But headaches.
So what? So what would you actually use a man for? Free food? What? Just
No, at this point, I don't know. It's like money because it's like I got kids, I got like
Bills to pay.
and I'm not like that. I'm very independent on that. But at this point, it's like I'm struggling. Like you know, everybody's going through their own issues. It's like if I'm giving you my time, I'm giving you everything. Then no, and I'm like wifey material. I like to please my man. I like to treat him good. I like to feed him.
When you say you like to please your man, what do you mean by that?
in all aspects,
Okay, so
bedroom, food, whatever he wants, whatever he needs, I'm
So you
there.
cater to him.
Emotionally,
Yeah,
yes,
she
of
just
course.
has a very nurturing.
Alright, so now-
Mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever it is that he needs.
Alright,
And
no doubt. So-
I like that same energy giving back, and then sometimes they don't know how to give that back.
Reciprocate energy,
Yeah.
man. That shit lacks like a motherfucker.
Yeah, that
bro.
does lack.
Okay. So what is it that you would say most men lack these days? I know you just gave some examples, but men that you dated recently, what were they lacking that caused you to move past them?
Communication,
Okay.
and also there was another one, reassuring me. Yeah.
Yes,
That's a
something-
good one. That's a good
Huh?
one.
That's something you like.
Yeah,
That's something
yeah,
you like.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
something like reassuring me that I'm the one here, that I'm, you know, like
Okay.
make
It's
me
still you,
feel
that's kinda
secure,
like-
make me feel secure.
So that's kind of like
Exactly.
one of your love language. Like you have love language.
Yeah, everything. I like a little bit of everything. I'm a little wild. I need somebody to also sit me down once in a
Like,
blue, because
tame
you
you, calm you
know,
down.
tame.
Yeah, tame you a little bit.
Yeah.
But are you okay with being submissive with your partner?
Listen, I would love to be submissive, but I cannot find a man who makes me submissive. It's very hard to, you know, I'm the one who's the aggressor. I'm the dominant because these guys are bitches nowadays. I'm sorry, excuse me. Most of the
Nah,
guys.
yo, speak your mind.
You know, there's sometimes that they come up here and there, but it's like, it's very rare.
I'm gonna be devil's advocate. I
What's
feel
up
like
with you,
I feel
like,
like
look like
I feel like women say that they want to be submissive until the point actually gets to that, and then they
Well,
stop.
I'm not that woman. I'm very grown and I know what I want.
But you know what though, like some women say they want to be submissive, right? But they're alpha women, and they, by nature, they dominate their man, right?
Okay.
But at the same time, a secure man will always take that lead role.
Control.
You don't
we
have
want
to
that.
ask.
We
Exactly.
want that. We
If
just
a
haven't
woman,
found nobody.
if a woman feels secure, right, with that person, and she feels that that man is doing his all and giving his all in that relationship,
Surrender.
she's gonna surrender to him. You know?
I guess in a way it's kind of like
Challenging.
fear. Like you also gotta fear your partner a little bit. Like you don't want to do certain things. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying like you be like you think twice about doing something. Like sure, my girl come up in here, she gonna be.
I'm glad you say that though. That's you
You
know,
said, nah,
that's
you be
some of
like,
the
that's
real,
fine, you be
that's
like,
some of the
you-
realest shit I've ever heard. Cause and I don't necessarily mean that it has to be a man fearing his woman or a woman fearing his man, but that goes back to what we were just talking about, a man taking control. You feel me? Because a woman and a man, they should both know their place. You feel me?
Right.
You got it, but you got to stand that place though. You got to stand that ground. If you're easily run over and your girl tells you what to do all the time, or
Right.
your man vice versa, right? You have no voice at the end of the day. You
I've
feel
seen
me?
a lot of that, and I do not like that at all. The
Yeah.
woman taking the lead over the man, it's
Wow.
like
Some men,
Dude,
some
this-
men, I know men that need that though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Some guys actually like that.
Yeah, they like that.
that's
They
the
like
kink.
But it depends. Like there's a guy I dated that was like that, and in a way, you know, I'm already naturally the leader because I've been by myself and I always, you know.
Right.
So, but sometimes like, yo, you take the lead. Like, why I always gotta do everything? He was always a yes man. Yes, whatever you want.
Oh,
and it
man.
was just like after a point, it got so
It
boring.
gets boring. Yeah, that
But
shit
you
gets
having
boring.
to say that, you probably were bored already.
That's
You
true.
feel me?
And I expressed it and I
But it sound-
communicated.
but
And
it
that's
sound
the
like
only thing. And he,
yeah, but it sounds like with that, she was giving the nigga the benefit of the doubt. Like,
oh
yo,
no, I
son.
done broke it off like twice. He said no.
No, but like in the
it's too
beginning is
much.
what I mean, because you like, yo, nigga, all right.
No, at the
I'm
beginning-
tired of saying where we're gonna go out to eat.
No, okay, so at the
Pick
beginning
me
it was
something.
different. At the beginning, they chase you. So they're like, okay, come on, let's go. Like, they try to capture you. Then after it's like,
It's
okay,
boring.
now, yeah, he wants like whatever you want, which it was nice because I'm like, okay, whatever I want, and he would never say no. But sometimes it was like, okay, now put your part, be thoughtful, like put some
Effort.
nothing, yeah, effort, nothing.
So what would make you feel comfortable leading into a relationship, like being committed to someone? What would they have to bring to the table? Communication.
Oh, definitely communication. Yeah, that's very important because my last relationship it was hard. It was like I talked to him. It was like a wall. It was like that and respect, obviously, from hand in hand. And because I felt very disrespected. Like he never would like respond certain times, and it was just like 8 hours. Like this is not going.
You
You
told
already
it to
know.
yourself at that point.
Pretty much.
So what
pretty
about
much.
this? Now I'm gonna throw a curveball at you. How do you feel about open relationships?
I spoke about that.
But like casual dating, or
No,
just
bro. Open relationships, meaning you're in a relationship, but she sleeps with other people, you sleep with other people, you communicate about it. You know what I'm saying? You're good with it.
To be honest, I never had it. I wouldn't know how I feel depending on the person I'm with. If I'm not really feeling him and we have a good vibe and we have a good connection, it's like, okay, maybe, we could do this. But if I'm in love with him, no, ain't nobody touching my man. Unless you want to share me, it's like the same thing. Would you want me to be shared? If you do, then there's a problem. But then again, there's guys who likes that. I have friends that, they love their wife, but they also like their wife to be smacked. Like a guy, yeah, it's like weird. It's weird shit going on around here. But okay, what works for them, so hey.
With society nowadays, the norms have changed a lot. Feel me?
Yeah.
So now a lot of things that in the past were unacceptable, now it's like very common. So people are more open about it, and that's cool. To each their own. I'm not knocking
No, of
anyone.
course.
I'm just
On that note, would it be any different if it was a girl?
what if you brought another woman?
A girl to girl with your wife?
nah.
So that's
No.
funny you say that.
I'm just saying because I'm bi-curious, so I always
Nah,
like
I'm
some
good.
guys wouldn't mind, some guys wouldn't
Nah,
mind. So
I
it's
would
just like,
agree
mind.
with it.
I would mind.
would mind.
I would mind
I don't
because
agree with
I don't like to share my partner.
No, I don't like to share my partner at all. Female, dude, nothing.
okay.
It's all me, you know what I mean? And I feel like if she has to go out of her extent to hyping up our sex life, then I'm not doing something right. So we need to pop off and go fuck on a plane like we did before. We need to turn this shit up a notch because I'm not bringing in somebody else to hype my sex life. Fuck that. That's my job. You feel me? So
That's true.
that's my take
Well,
on it.
not a lot of men think like you, so then again.
Well, I'm all about my shorty. It's my shorty and that's it. And whatever I need to do to make this shit pop is.
And to be honest, it's not even all about sex.
But that's just an example. I mean,
it's
it's
definitely
everything all
important.
around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It has
Of course.
There's got to be a lot of components to a
Yes.
relationship, right? Because the physical aspect is important, right? No one says it's not, but communication, trust,
Yes.
love, appreciation,
Security.
Respect.
respect. So Jay, so let me ask you. So in the club scene, right, in Newark or New York City, how is it approaching females in the club scene?
For me right now, it's a lot different because I don't drink as much as I used to before.
Okay.
But when I was drinking, it was a lot easier for me to get let loose. So that way, the energy speaks. So, and a lot of times, a lot of girls could feel that and they could see that you're having a good time. Like they want to be a part of it. They want to see what's up.
Good vibes.
Good vibes and everything. Like you don't want some niggas to just be standing there, they're like only cocky and shit, and
Mad
they be like.
creepy too.
They got no energy. They got nothing. They're just standing there in the corner, just like waiting, just creeping up. The girls, that's a turn off for them. They don't like that. They want someone who wants to be like energetic. They wanted someone to have fun with. Makes sense.
So what if you're not drinking?
So now it's different now for me because how can I respond to this girl that's like, yo, she's drinking, but I'm not, right? And that's kind of gonna be a bad look because this could go one of two ways. Either she accepts it for what it is and like we just keep it rocking, or it's like, all right, just move to the side and just keep it moving. But if I'm interested in that female, it's different for me how I approach it now. Makes sense? Because it's like
You got more
I don't want to
to
be too pushy on that because it's gonna be like, you're not drinking, but she is. It's kind of like frowned upon. It's like a lot of
Yo,
times.
act like you're drinking port water in your cup. Nigga.
Yeah.
Confident when you drink. That's what you're trying to say. So
Well, let me ask you this. What would catch your attention in a club what does the shorty do that catches your attention for you to be like, yo, I'm gonna go to talk to her?
In my cases, when I was always in the club, I didn't have to put no effort
Okay.
because of my energy and
Well.
because
And
of
you
my
good looking.
and my. Thank you. You too. You as well.
Thanks.
In my energy and my confidence, I carry that when I go into the club. Because I'm not that type of guy like, yo, they'll just be standing around there just waiting to see what's up. No, we are all here together, and we're gonna party, and we're gonna have a good time. So whatever comes may come, And I had some encounters with some girls that approached me and want to have a dance with me. I bet. Let's go, shorty. Let's go. Let's be dancing in the clubs, whatever. Dembow, bachata, whatever you want.
Good vibe, good energy. That's how I am. I
There's never
come
been a
in.
time where you actually approach the shorty and ready to get jiggy with the shit, and she's just like, look.
Sometimes, but then you just go to the next one.
That.
Simple as that. You don't even have to dwell on that. It's like 5 minutes ago, whatever.
On to the next one.
Yeah, on to the next. And continue pouring water in your cup. Put a lime in there. Make it look like you.
Make it look like I'm
drinking
doing
something.
you.
So
Yeah,
we
bro.
go, we like tonight. Like we go, good vibe, energy. People get a check, you know.
And you can have fun, and you can have fun without drinking, man. That's what I think.
No, you can.
I don't even drink.
You
Yeah,
definitely can.
That's why the fuck out.
That's the thing that I
You
learned.
can.
I learned something
just
about
choose to
him.
drink.
It's look. I stopped drinking about a year ago. Super Bowl. It was Super Bowl weekend last year, right? And I had just flown from Florida down to Jersey, right? And I had a date. We was gonna watch the Super Bowl together at whatever bar that I told her to go to. So boom, we in there. All night drinks. I'm buying drinks, and we see people, you know, hey, what's up, so. And it comes to the point where it's like, all right, it's the end of the night. I pay the bill.
Have
Hurt.
the bill.
I look at that.
He's over here buying drinks for everybody.
I'm like, man. I was like, all right, but I was already drunk, and she told me, it was like, yo, you good to drive? And the pride in me was like, yeah, I'm good.
Just have
And
it.
all right, boom,
Have it.
right,
Dangerous.
boom. 5 minutes later, we get into the car. Not even 2 seconds.
Yep.
Her side.
Wow.
I hit a car. Now I literally like threw up so many times or whatever. I got a bad hangover for like 3 days, and then I was just looking at myself and like, yo.
Yo, the shorty call you back though.
Could have been worse.
She didn't want to fuck with me after that, and then rightfully so, because who would want a nigga who don't know how to control their liquor, and it gets to that point?
And on the first date.
Yeah, on the first date. Right?
I just had that yesterday.
Word?
I'll tell you.
So
You
let's
know,
hear
this
about
is a bad bunny.
Let's hear about that shit.
And
Oh
it's
my
like,
God,
all right,
I'm
so
sorry.
I took my cards to the insurance, whatever, boom, and it's like I'm looking at myself, and it's like, damn, yo, my pockets hurt every time I go out. It's like,
And then you put yourself in danger.
I
Nigga.
put myself and her in danger, yo.
Nigga broke in.
And like I looked at myself and I told myself like, yo, this is a turning point for me, because I can't do that no more. Like, it's hurting my health, it's hurting my money, it's hurting a lot of people potentially, and it's like, yo, I was like, I want to be like on the
Better.
sober
So
side.
you wanna
I
be
want to be
better,
a sober
so
side.
It's dope
you
to
know?
recognize that, yo. A lot of people just don't give a fuck. You know what I
And
mean?
it's like so crazy for me now. It's just like I see it in a different light. I see a bunch of all these people, all they, you know, drunk as shit, and so I was like, ah.
All right, so another question, relevant. Do you believe people can sleep in the same bed without doing anything? I'm saying like a partner you've been with, like two people who know each other, friends, whatever.
I believe
It's
that.
done. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Some
right.
people don't believe that. They're like,
I believe it, but in the case where, like, for example, my partner tells me, "Oh, I'm gonna sleep in the same bed as my guy friend." Yeah, fucking right.
that's different because
You know
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
okay, that's your wife. But I'm saying like in future,
No,
like
even if she
that's-
wasn't my
Nah,
wife,
nah.
even ex-girlfriends, I'd be like, "Yo,
Yeah, nah.
get your fucking ass home."
So what was the nearest thing y'all did with somebody that didn't have to have sex? Like certain things. Like example, mine. I took a shower with a guy before. Never had
You took a what?
shower.
A shower?
Shower.
You were butt naked with
But
the guy.
yeah, that didn't.
That's so crazy to me that here it was like, damn, I see you naked and there ain't no play after
Cause
that.
you bad
It's
too,
like-
so
I was younger though. I was younger.
You took a shower with a nigga
Yes.
and he did nothing.
And nothing.
No. It's not that he didn't do nothing with me. I didn't do nothing with him.
So he tried.
Well, you tried
Of
though.
course he tried, but
And you
Okay.
kept
So
dumping.
then-
yeah, so
Right,
that
so
changes
That changes
the
the
Oh,
whole
okay.
changes the whole thing.
Oh, you trying to say like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
Yeah, that changes the whole
Okay.
thing. We talk about absolutely like
oh,
nothing. Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's totally
see,
different.
yeah,
So you
I
see,
don't know
so
how that works.
Hey, but you proved that though. Like, so you right there, you just said you took the shower with the dude and he made a move, right?
Yeah.
If
You
you
got
wouldn't
some
have
self-discipline on that. Yo,
I know,
I
I'm saying I got
gotta give
very
it to you.
But
Like what I'm saying, was you attracted to the nigga at
Thank
first?
I was.
That's what I was like.
Alright, so I did do something with him eventually, but not at that time. It was like,
No, but I'm saying, the question is, were you attracted to him at the time for you to like?
yes. Why would I jump in the shower with a guy I'm not attracted
You were-
to?
you
You were
fucking
confident.
know?
You were
I
trusting
just
him
didn't
enough.
want to give it up to him yet. I was just like, he can wait.
You trusted him enough so that way you could have a shower with you.
She was probably testing.
I guess
me
I just
out,
wanted to
bro.
see his package inside.
Thank you. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that answer.
testing.
I was waiting for that answer.
Hey,
It's just sometimes you think about doing stuff and then you're like, nah, he can wait. And then you just cut it.
You did.
I mean,
but-
that's good to know. Like, you put niggas on a probation period. Like, how long actually?
6 months they said. 6
How
months. 6
long?
months they said.
6. Get the
No,
fuck
like-
out of here.
They said
Yeah,
6
with
months
him,
this
it was
time.
like 2 months. With him was 2 months.
2 months?
2 months, yeah.
Thank you guys for coming on the show.
Thank
It was
you
a
for
pleasure
having us.
having you on.
Oh man, that was great.
Yes.
That's all we got today for the Alpha-Logic-Fallacies podcast. Catch you later.
Peace.